you're all good. Andy here, back with another video. We are at Marvel's Avengers once again. We are taking another look at Dr. Jane Foster, the Mighty Thor. Yes, this is the third video for her. I wanted to bring you guys this one because we are in the middle of the Tachyon event at the moment. And as I'll show you shortly, there is a gear piece that I managed to get from this event that I kind of played around with a couple of times and actually found. Even with her damage buffs that she already gets from melee, if you can proc that with it, and even if you can get God Tempest active, even without God Tempest it's pretty good, but if that's active as well, especially going up against mechs, she can pretty much destroy them really easy. So just wanted to bring you guys this video because if you want to try and get this particular piece or something similar, you may have to do it while this event is on. We are currently on Friday, which is the day after reset, and it's the new event just started yesterday, so I wanted to give you guys plenty of time to be able to go and farm this piece. So let's jump into it. Show you my stats first quickly on the right hand side there. That's what we currently got. Probably not a huge difference from last time, but a few little boosts here and there, which is pretty good. She is still of course a hybrid build, and yeah, so gear wise we are still using the ring. Occasionally now, I mean I do still have the Northern Stone on me, but occasionally, especially for boss fights, I am switching to this, which just boosts my Valor a bit more on my bite, and also, as we know with the Tactical, also boosts your status effect, fill rate and your status damage, which for Jane can be pretty handy, but with this build, being a heroic build, we are still using the ring. And yes, we are of course still using the Yggdrasil, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yes, it's only purple as we've said, but it's a pretty darn good piece, this one. And if you're using this in conjunction with the ring, if you run through an orb and tap your R2 if you're on PlayStation, as you run through it, pick up that one orb, you can literally refill all of your heroics instantly, and it's so much fun, I'm gonna say, it's ridiculous. And the other two perks, as you know, on there are also great. The buff duration of Warrior's Fury for teammates is also useful. I have been kind of playing around with this piece as well, because as you can see at the top left there, it does kind of give me a boost to everything. The top perk, I'm kind of fiddling about with it because I kind of decide whether it is actually a huge difference or not, but I'm not really feeling it 100% to change to this piece just yet. Middle perk's pretty good, especially with the shockwave explosion. And then the intrinsic God Blaster at the bottom is kind of okay as well. Again, like I say, it's a piece I've been playing around with, but I'm pretty much sticking with this the whole time. It would be nice if eventually they brought out a legendary version. Even exotic would be great. But of course that's down to Alex, who's the gear designer, whether he decides to up this piece or whether they think making it a legendary it'd be too OP, but it would be awesome if they did, even if it only became legendary, just for the stats, numbers and what have you. Chest, we're still using the same one. Pretty good again, especially that top perk. With the hammer attacks, 15% increase. Again, you do notice it certainly as Jane's powering up, as you can see. Got her gear a bit higher than it was last time. And then you've got the gain increased defense, which again can be useful at times. So that was the chest piece, a hammer. Still using this one, especially for that middle perk with the vibranium, perfect for range attacks, especially in the raids, the regular and the elite raid of course. And then the 22.9% chance of melee crit attack grants a damage buff, which if you do Jane's hammer spin, which on PlayStation again is where you hold square, so you can pretty much proc that pretty easy. Pretty decent piece for them. Probably are other ones that are slightly better out there, but for my build anyway, this is what I found is perfect. And now this is the piece I was on about. Yeah. It has only got 2 stats. I did actually get this again, the exact same roll with the light combo finishes, the power attacks and the Tachyon surge buff for the increased stun damage at the bottom, which was perfect. Only difference was, I think it had intensity on it, and it was exotic as well. But when I lined it up against this one, it wasn't so much the perks that were the issue. They were exactly the same. It was the numbers at the top right. They just weren't, even with the intensity, it wasn't really making that piece any more viable on this version. This I got, if I remember correctly, from when you complete one of your event chains and you get your exotic reward at the end. Just dropped in one of those and I completed another chain, and it also gave me this same one again, as I say, with intensity on it. But when I was comparing the two, this was the best one to go for. So this is the main reason why this video is, because I want you guys to have a chance to have plenty of time to farm this, because obviously we've got till the week on Thursday before the next event rolls around. But I didn't want to be bringing this out next week and saying to you guys, right, you've only got a week to farm it. So for this build, this is absolutely perfect. Again, especially for the Valor, as you can see there, I'm trying to go for the more on the heroic side of things with the high Valor. Got a decent amount of range. Melee's pretty decent too, because again, she's a hybrid build still. Health is okay, or willpower as they call it in this game. I would like that slightly higher, but with the damage I can do, to be fair, we are pretty good. So that is the gear. A lot of it pretty much the same, as I say, just boosted, and as you can see on her card there, yeah, she's at 170, which I think with the event I went from 163 up to 170, which I'm pretty pleased about. I'm probably going to do a raid with her shortly, try and get her recent pieces from this reset. May get me to 172, possibly 173, we'll see. But yeah, we don't know what's going to happen with that yet. Skill wise, all the base skills are unlocked. Specialty, this is all the same. Feel free to take screenshots of these if you would like to, if you find them helpful, or play around with them yourself. Let me know if you found anything better than this that you think works better. I'm always happy to hear people's opinions on things. As I say, these are purely guides, as a lot of people would say that this isn't a meta build, that you have to build it this way. Just, this is what I found as a good build that I like to share, that I'm proud of and I enjoy playing. And if you do enjoy this sort of content, do give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more Marvel's Avengers build guides and gameplay and streams in the future. And also on the channel shortly, hopefully coming up in October, we may also be covering Gotham Knights. So if you're a Gotham Knights fan, or you're looking forward to Gotham Knights, why not subscribe to the channel and keep an eye out, because we will be doing some live streams and video gameplay on that game, hopefully when it drops, as I say, at the end of October. So back to this, that's specialty. Mastery tree, again I don't think anything's changed on here. Oh, the only thing different with specialty is I use this all the time, and if I'm running the raid or the OLT I'll switch to this one, purely because if anybody gets knocked, if I'm within a reasonable distance of them, I can trigger my support and it will also pick them up as well. But 9 times out of 10 I'm using this top one. So that's mastery, and just with the big XP event we had for Jane the other weekend, and as well as the first couple of weeks while she was out on launch, I managed to get her champion level pretty good. I'm still not touching this first column yet. I'm trying to get my next 16 points because I want to get her health maxed out here, which should help a little bit. And I think I'm just going to try and do all of these before I even move on to there. Or I may get this one that I want to do and then start doing this one and then just finish these off as I can, but I want to get the main important ones done. So I want to boost the health up a bit. Certainly get this column finished and this one. And then there, and then yeah, we'll probably start on that first column. So I think that is pretty much everything. As I say, this is my Endgame, what I'm calling Valkyrie build for Jane Foster. And as you saw at the beginning, the armor little run that she was doing there, you can pretty much sustain your heroics pretty much infinite. Just destroy anything that comes anywhere near her. And I've got to say, she's pretty fun to play. So once again, if you did enjoy this, do give me a thumbs up. Just means I get more eyes on the video, which is really helping me out as a channel. We are seeing a little bit of growth at the moment, which is very much appreciated to everyone who's joined us. Don't forget, tell your friends as well if they're interested, or if they're Gotham Knights fans, tell them. And yeah, what I'll do is I'll leave you guys now with a bit of gameplay. Just got my AIs knocking around here, waiting for me to do this mission. So yeah, that is it from me, guys. So for now, I'll say bye-bye. I enjoyed playing Jane. If you have any questions, do ask me in the comments down below, or any recommendations. Again, like I say, let me know. Happy to hear them. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Leave you now with some gameplay. Bye for now.